Hey everyone, today I'm going to be doing a Pokemon Black and White Wi-Fi battle. I think it's like number 4 or something, but I don't know. Anyways, during this battle I decided to use a Baton team, and if you didn't know what that was, it's basically a team where you have all of your Pokemon almost, except for one of them, which is a sweeper. All your Pokemon raise stats, and then you're supposed to Baton Pass to the next Pokemon and raise their stats, and then you Baton Pass until you get to your last Pokemon, which you finally Baton Pass into, and then you just proceed to sweep. But Baton Pass teams can be countered pretty badly, because once you kill one of them, they're mostly, the team's like basically screwed. But in this case, for me, I've got multiple Pokemon that have moves, so I won't be exactly screwed. And anyways, my lead is an Aerodactyl to make them think that this isn't a Baton team. And I set up my Stealth Rock so later on it's going to be a little bit easier for me to KO, but it doesn't really matter. Anyways, I just need Aerodactyl to die here. And I set up a Focus Sash on him so that he doesn't get KO'd in one hit, just in case, because he's actually pretty weak. One Ice Beam could like kill him already. So I just, or Stone Edge could kill him, so I just set up a Focus Sash in case something's faster. And then I just need him to die, so I just sacrifice him, and it's a good thing that he set up Rain Dance, because now Gorbis is going to be 2 times faster than usual, and that's going to help me on later on. So anyways, he kills my Aerodactyl, and I go into my Gorbis, and now I have to raise my stats, and since 2 times the speed in the rain, I get up my Iron Defense, because his Gorbis' special defense is already super high, so now I used Iron Defense, and my defense is +2, and look at that, he uses Aqua Tail, and look, it barely does any damage at all, like 14 damage. That was so like nothing, because of the defense, how high Gorbis' defense is already. So I set up another special defense, and Iron Defense raised it again, so now I'm at +4 from +2. And now I'm just going to get off one more Iron Defense, so I'm +6. And look at that, his moves aren't doing anything. I would expect that he would switch by now, but it doesn't really matter. Even if he does switch into any of his Pokemon and use Thunderbolt, it's not going to do anything. I get at my defense for the final time with Iron Defense, and now it's +6. He goes for the Aqua Tail, does no damage at all, barely, like 5 damage basically. And then my leftovers heal me up almost all the way to full HP. And he switches out, goes into his Mr. Mime, yeah. And since I set up Stealth Rock, he's damaged a little bit, so that's pretty good for me right now. And I go for the Amnesia to raise up my special defense now, so special defense +2 also. My leftovers heal me all the way to full HP again, so now basically it's like I just sent out a new Pokemon and nothing even happened. So he apparently has leftovers too. And I go for the Baton Pass because I don't really care. One what do you call it? Oh yeah, one Amnesia should be good enough. I mean, +2 special defense is good enough for me. And look at that, he uses Thunderbolt, and look at the damage, barely anything. If I had got off one more Amnesia, then I would have been +4 special defense and +6 defense, and Selby would probably not get hit even a little bit at all. But it doesn't matter, because leftovers heal Selby all the way to full HP, 404 HP, and he decides to go back into his other Pokemon that he started out with. And what's good for me is that he's getting damaged twice now from the Stealth Rocks and the Rock Slide, so now his health is already down a lot of bit. And I go for the Nasty Plot, which is raising my special attack +2, and since my Pokemon is faster, I get to get another special Nasty Plot off, and my special attack goes up again to +4. So that's good for me. And he goes for Earthquake, and look at the damage. Barely any damage at all. So my HP goes all the way back to full again, and the battle is basically lost for him. I go for another Nasty Plot, and now I'm +6 special attack, +2 special defense, and +6 defense. So now this is pretty much good enough for me for now, and I could have just swept with Selby probably. Yeah, I probably could have, because he already has a move, but I decided, whatever, I just want to sweep with my Gengar. Oh, well, I wasn't going to tell you that, but now you already know who I'm going to be sweeping with. Well, whatever. Anyways, I Baton pass into my Gliscor, and his he sends out his Ludicolo, whatever that thing is, yeah, and it's dancing around like it thinks it's mad pro and stuff, but I don't really care because it's weak. And since the rain dances up, his Pokemon gets healed again, and I go for the Rock Polish to make my speed go up +2. And he goes for the Leech Seed, so that kind of sucks, but I don't really care because it doesn't really matter. The damage is not going to be anything really. He goes for the, and he doesn't really do anything, but the Leech Seed actually takes a lot of my health away, actually. Fairly big bit of it. He sends out his Venipede, I think it is, and the Stealth Rocks do a massive amount of damage, like a big chunk, and I didn't even have to do anything. I go for another Rock Polish. So now I am +4 speed, and the Leech Seed actually is doing a lot of damage to me now, and I can't really do anything, so Gliscor has basically done his job, and I go for the Baton Pass. +4 speed should be good enough. I switch out with the Baton Pass and switch into my final proest Pokemon in the whole world. He goes for the Iron Defense, raises defense up, but it doesn't matter now because now my Pokemon is unstoppable. Basically, it doesn't matter. Leech Seed, nothing's gonna do anything to me now, and I'm just gonna go for the Shadow Ball and sweep his whole team now. And boom, Shadow Ball right to the chest, and look at that. One hit KO, and he just dies in one hit. So that was the end of his Pokemon, and my HP gets healed up a little bit with the Black Sludge, so I was happy about that. Sends in his Sableye, I think that's what it is. I don't know how to say the names. He gets to use Trick. I don't know if Trick's a priority move or something, but with the +4 speed, I would think I would get to go first, but apparently he gets to go first. He gets off the Trick, and now he gets the Black Sludge, and now I'm gonna get burned, but it doesn't really matter. I go for the Shadow Ball, and I one-hit KO that thing, and right to the face, it just dies. But now I'm burned, and this kind of sucks, but I was just like, well, it's not that much damage anyways, because look, my HP is basically full, I could probably sweep this whole entire team anyways. So I go for the Shadow Ball on Mr. Mime, and boom, right to the face and the body. It dies in one hit KO. Super effective. So now, I kill that and the rain stops, but it doesn't really matter anymore. I'm hurt by my burn and actually did a lot of damage. He sends out his Jinx, and the Stealth Rocks actually do a lot of damage, and I'm thinking they probably helped me out a lot, and even though I might have not have one hit KO, but I don't know, I think I probably would have still. And I do the Shadow Ball, and one hit KO, and it dies. So now Gengar is just on a streak. He's just sweeping the whole entire team. And this stupid burn was making me so mad that I kept getting hurt, and I was just like, whatever, I can probably kill his whole entire team off anyways, so it doesn't really matter. And he sends in his other Pokemon, and he only has one more Pokemon left after this. And I use Shadow Ball, and it dies. So look at that, I've already killed off the whole entire team, and I didn't even need to really weaken them at all, except with Stealth Rocks. It's in his final Pokemon, Ludicolo, and this is when it starts getting not too good on my part. He uses Protect. What stinks about this is I use Shadow Ball and nothing happens, and the worst part about this is that now I'm getting burned, and I was hoping that he wouldn't keep using Protect again and again, because the burn and the Leech Seed would take away a lot of my health, and now I might even lose, and I was hoping I wouldn't lose my streak, but it doesn't matter because he only has one Pokemon left, and I have actually 5 more left, and they all had moves still, so it doesn't matter. I would have killed that thing off anyways. He protects himself again, and I get hurt by the Leech Seed, and I was hoping I would not die. 58 health. The burn, I was like, please don't kill me, please don't kill me. 22 health left, and finally he uses Protect, and it fails. Because every single time you use Protect, it halves the accuracy half, so now 25%, and I get him for the final time with 22 health left, and I managed to KO that thing and win the match. with the Gengar sweep. Thank you for watching and subscribe.